Hey guys and gals and non-binary pals, it is Cyberdana, and in this week's video I'm going to do a tattoo tour for 2021. I want to do these yearly around the start of the new year every year to see what new tattoos I've gotten, basically, because I am on a mission to get more tattoos over 2022. So I'm going to go through all of my current tattoos from earliest to latest and talk about each of them around about when I got them and what they mean to me. Yeah, so let's get started. My first tattoo is on my shoulder blade. I got it just after I turned 18, so that would be 2010. It is a design that I drew, cringily enough, that my sister sort of fixed up in Photoshop or whatever to make the lines crisper and look somewhat more decent than what my terrible drawing skills could do. I went to a tattoo studio that I hadn't researched. The only thing I knew about it was that my boyfriend at the time had gotten a tattoo there and it seemed fine. And yes, it is a cross with some weird tribal viney lines and some flowers. I don't vibe with this tattoo anymore. It's not who I am as a person. I don't think it's ever who I was as a person. The weird tribal viney stuff, definitely not my style. But yes, anyway, that is it. I'm gonna get it either lasered off or covered up depending on what I can think of that I want on my back, whether I need to get it completely removed or if I just need a couple of sessions of laser to lighten it up enough to do something over. I don't know yet. I have to decide what I want. But yeah, so that was that one. Yeah. My next tattoo I got is on my wrist. I got this in, I think, the July of 2010 because I went with my best friend at the time and she got her first tattoo. So it is a cherry blossom that says Hana in the middle. It is the Japanese kanji for flower. I quadruple checked that is what that kanji meant because the alternative kanji is nose, because Hana means both flower and nose, and I did not want nose tattooed on me for the rest of my life. The tattoo artist did it in kind of grey with the pink, and I'm thinking of getting it touched up to be black lined, just so it fits in a bit better with the rest of my tattoos. It was a pretty cheap tattoo, and I've got a few tattoos from the same place. I wouldn't go back there. I don't know if they even still exist. But yeah, tattoo number 2. Tattoo number 3 is on my ankle. It is an ambigram tattoo that, when read the right way up, says eternity, and when you turn it upside down it says Trinity. This is a Christian related tattoo, and I will be getting it covered up. Because I will be. Even though it is a solid black tattoo, it's fine because the design that I have planned is going to have a solid black base. So it will cover it up, hopefully, completely, and then I won't have to think about it anymore. And I got that, I don't know, maybe I got that in 2011? 2010 or 2011, I'm not 100% sure. The next tattoos I got was a pair of tattoos. They are skull bows. I drew these as well, hence they're not the best. I also got them at the same place as the last 2 tattoos that I got, and they are bumpy. The lines have sort of stretched from gaining and losing and gaining weight. Probably also they were very deep, they were very cheap, but I don't completely hate them. I got these around 2011, 2012, I think, and while they're not perfect, they're not the worst. I am looking at getting them reworked somewhat. I just have to find an artist that will rework them and decide how exactly I want them to be. I'm undecided between making them match or making one very gothy and dark and the other one very pastel and bright and girly, because I do like both things. Undecided. Tell me your opinions. Not that they really matter, but it'd be interesting to see what you think. My next tattoo was my Peacock, which I got, I think, in 2013. At the end of the year, I got the outline done in one session and then I got the colour done in another session. I really like my peacock. I got it for my dad because he had this beautiful embroidered peacock artwork on his wall, and I don't know, it just made me think of him. Also, he was a bit of a jerk. What can I say? It is still unfinished. The elbow was the worst tattoo pain I think I'd experienced, and so I just put off getting it finished for 8 years. 9 now, I think, by the time I will be getting it finished. The next tattoo I got was 8 years after I got this one. So I got this done in 2021, in July. It is a cat skull with some flowers and some crystals. I saw it on Instagram after I had decided that I wanted to actually save concertedly and get more tattoos. I started following a lot of Brisbane artists that I like their styles. I saw an artist post this on their story with like, this is available. I said, can I get it? She said yes. And so I booked in a couple of months, not even a couple of months, I got it. I was meant to get it on a Thursday, and on the Tuesday, the state was called into a snap lockdown from 5 p.m. that day, and she was like, you want to come in and get it done now? And I was like, yes, I do. So I got it done just before a lockdown, so I was very grateful for her doing that for me. My next one I got at the Tattoo Expo in Brisbane is a dagger with a Luna moth and a little deer skull. So it's sort of like the antlers of the deer skull are the knuckle guards, and the big wings of the moth are the quillions, and the tailing wings of the moth are like a sword breaker. So you can kind of see how at the tip of the blade there is a little indent, so that's like they've sprung out. The artist had done like a really cool cat skull moth dagger, and I thought it was so cute, and I wanted something similar but different, obviously, because I don't want to ever copy a tattoo. I hope no one feels the need to directly copy my tattoos, but if you draw inspiration, that's cool. My next one is this spider planchette. I'd seen the artist had another spider planchette that they'd done, and I really liked how it looked. Wanted to get something spooky. The spider web in the planchette is actually what happens if you give a spider caffeine. That's the kind of web it will make. And I love caffeine, so it felt very fitting. I'm terrified of spiders. I have one tattooed on me. I don't know, why not? I love it, it's very cute. The back of the knee ditch wasn't too bad, honestly. Grit your teeth and get through it, and it's fine. And my latest tattoo that I got in October, November? No, I don't know. November is my Groot dark mark. Ever since I was about 13, I've wanted the dark mark from Harry Potter because I always just vibe with the villains. I don't know. I really like Bellatrix Lestrange. I know she's bad. I don't look up to her or admire her. I just like the character. I don't know why. But I don't like the design of the Dark Mark that they have in the movies, so I didn't want that. Also, my ex has the Dark Mark, and that really soured it for me. And so I thought long and hard. I saw a sandworm, like a Beetlejuice sandworm Dark Mark. I've seen so many different iterations of it, and I thought about it, and I figured, I love Groot. I saw a really cool Groot skull on the internet, and I was like, that's cool. I found an artist in Brisbane who does really cool video game, TV, cartoons, anime, tattoos. I've seen him do a few mashups. He does a lot of rap versions of things. And I knew I wanted him to do my Groot skull. So I messaged him, booked in, and got it done. This was quite a painful tattoo. I'm not sure why. If it was just the area, just maybe I was having an off day, but my skin in my elbow ditch is so thin that it has bled a bit and sort of left a bit of a hue around. Although I'm pretty sure my Peacock did the same thing in that area, and it has faded from my Peacock, so I have high hopes that it will slowly fade in this area as well. But even with that, I'm not super worried. It doesn't bother me. If it did, I'd just talk to him about it, see what our options would be. But it's not going to bother me. So those are my current tattoos. I think. Yes, that's all of them. I have many plans. I keep a list in my notes on my phone of things that I want to get. And yeah, I have a tattoo appointment in a couple of weeks to get this Peacock finished, finally. And then we'll see what happens for the rest of the year. If you want to see my new tattoos when I get them, follow me on Instagram, because I usually post them to my stories when I get them, or if the artist shares the picture, I will reshare it myself. If you like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Leave a comment with your tattoos, whether you have them, whether you want them, what your goals in regards to tattoos are, or even just your goals for 2022. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!